My name is Mikeyo, and it's time to kickstart your week with some crowdsourcing. Guess what, guys? It's episode 12. Took me a second. I can't do math all very well, or even talk sometimes. But it's very exciting. I've been very consistent now for at least 4 weeks now. That's a month, right? Yeah, new record. So, I'm very thankful for everybody out there who tunes in week in and week out to my videos and pass it along to everybody. I know I say that every week, but truly, guys, I really mean that. We say over to my right, your left are the newest updates, the recording of the video of how the other projects we covered the prior weeks are doing. Stay tuned later, possibly. If I haven't already mentioned this, we're going to be doing a Kickstart video for a game at us Field Software. We're going to be doing starting on March 3rd. To look forward to the information on that, as well as yours truly is going to be doing a Kickstart project for myself to kind of do this whole thing and make it easier to make the videos, and possibly, depending on how it all pans out, possibly do another Kickstart another, I guess it would be another channel. Does that sound right? I don't know the technical mumble jump. But enough about what I don't know and what I do know. Let's look at some Kickstart videos this week. So if there's a big old mess all around, maybe you get paid because you do some maid service or whatnot, you go up and open to the door and you see all this dirt and scum and everything like that, and you think to yourself, do I use a mop and bucket with some suds in it, maybe even a vacuum or two, or do I use an awesome grappling hook? What a weird intro for this game called Scum Lord, old school action adventure. It really has no purpose of cleaning whatsoever, but I thought it'd be neat to open up the story. The game is actually a 2D top-down adventure game for PC, Mac, and Linux. Explores many possibilities with the grappling hook. It's also one part, you beat up enemies with it, and you also use it as one part of a puzzler. So it's an action with a little bit of like a puzzler movement and pieces and stuff like that. Looks kind of neat. Definitely took me a little back because it's got a retro look to it, and the video on their page is actually pretty awesome. So definitely check it out on Kickstarter. The name of the company making the game is Outer Brain Studios. Thinking outside the box with the Outer Brain, right? They're looking to raise $4,000 by February 23rd. $5 gets you early access to the game and names in the credits. Anything else worth noting? They will also have some digital painting of some of the art, as well as some T-shirts and some other backing programs as well. So definitely check them out and clean up your mess with a grappling hook on Kickstarter today. If you're like me, you grew up on tabletop RPGs. It's in my blood and also in my soul. Deep down, maybe even some sweat and some tears. Now that I think about it, growing up on those long summer vacations, rolling them dice, fighting those dragons, going into some dungeons, wink, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And looting all kinds of fun stuff while having great epic storytelling as well. Stories to this day that I even carry with me and I tell people about. Inspired me to even write some scripts or two in my old movie days. But I often think to myself, there's got to be something out there that can actually blend a little bit of storytelling with a lot of visualization. And that would actually be this game called Dungeonforge, Be the Ultimate Dungeon Master. Now, the interesting thing about the game is that you are a dungeon master, and you can forge this whole entire world, this open world, in fact, and you can create everything from the dungeons and which way they go, the different assets inside the dungeons. Also, on the above ground, you can also control like where the towns are. Also, you can create NPCs, grab some dialogue, create quests, and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome looking. The creators of the game are the Collective Dream Studios. They're weaving them dreams. You know what I'm saying with that? They're looking to raise. I lost it. They're looking to raise $60,000 by February 23rd. They have a couple of backer tiers that kind of left, where the minimum now would be $5 and you get a single character account. Let me kind of explain how this all works. You get an account, you create a world, you share it with everybody else, right? Then they also have what's called Player versus DM, where it looks like that the DM can create content on the fly for the players that are playing the game and explore the different stories among each character each quest that's within. So it's kind of neat looking. The graphics on it are pretty good. The video that they had was a prototype, and the prototype graphics look actually pretty decent, guys. So it's kind of interesting what they'll come up with once they get funded and stuff like that. They also were a stream green lit project, so definitely check them out there. They'll be on Steam, PC, and I think Linux as well. They do also have some Dungeon Master tiers available, but take a look at it. It's kind of neat. Check them out on Kickstarter today. So every year, your town gets everybody together and they have a little competition to see who's the best, who's the strongest, and who's also the weakest. Because you can only have strongest if you don't have a weak one, right? Just saying. But in the spirit of competition and everything like that, they want to have a little celebratory get-together as well, where they got food and drink and some good times that happening. Then all of a sudden, some crazy calamity happens, and the whole entire town is kind of in shambles, and all the people that are competing in this competition now have to band together to figure out what exactly happened and to discover a whole new world in this game called the Spirit Age. Christopher Gale is looking to raise $22,000 by March 2nd. The game's got a very good retro look to it. They got different combat styles. They got different they got different experience progressions. They also get different weaponry going on. There's also I just lost it here as I tried to stall. You can also play as multiple heroes or even cooperative play as well. But the neat little thing is that $10 gets you a digital copy of the game. And they also have something you can also get for a $20 bag. You can also get some concept art too, which is actually kind of neat. We're doing something like that with a project we're doing at Bales. I always think it's kind of cool to have like concept art, drawings and whatnot, and give it to you. And it's not that much more. So check them out on the old Kickstarter today. Well, that's it for Kickstart Your Week this week. My name is Mikeyo. If you see some delicious, succulent links out there, some Kickstarter projects that you seem to be interested in, or even you backed them, make sure to follow them my way. You can reach me on the old Twitterverse at Mikeyo the DJ, or you can email me at mikeyo@bealsoftware.com. So links are awesome, delicious, and yummy. And if you got a project that's not necessarily ready yet, maybe you got some plans, put a little bug in my ear, you know? Ugh. I just got creeped out about a bug in my ear. That was real. That little weird moment, that was real. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully without the weirdo. All right?